him. Mike, stay there. We're going to come back and play this raw video.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Yes, these men that hypnotize followers call this a new order. It is not new, and it is not order.
Adolf Hitler, he wanted a world government with himself as the master leader.
One small central authority of individuals can then dictate a policy that's going to be distributed down to the rest of the world, everywhere.
The Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of a world superclass. This documentary chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
We've become accustomed to the idea that every now and then something is going to happen, and we just know from the beginning we're not going to get to the bottom of it.
Learn how this global oligarchy controls the populace through drug trafficking, money laundering, staged terror attacks, media propaganda, and debt.
Americans are easily motivated by false flag operations, and I think it's inevitable that we will see false flag operations in the near future.
Witness their plan for a global tax and a cashless surveillance society in which every man, woman, and child is microchipped at birth.
A network Washington set up to run arms through the Contras wound up running cocaine for the most vicious drug cartel in the world.
Barney Frank acknowledged having used a male prostitute, whom he then hired as a personal employee. And he ran a prostitution business out of Frank's home.
If you look at the elite throughout history, many of the people that achieve pinnacles of power are into the occult.
Stories about what happens in these redwoods are hard to come by.
Invisible Empire, a new world order defined. Secure your copy of Invisible Empire on DVD at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, or see it in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time.
This evil will not be done in my name or my family's name. Invisible Empire, the new film, it starts shipping in just, what, 8 days? 9 days. Order the DVD now. Support us, but more importantly, make copies of it. It gives you the history of the New World Order, how they operate, their mindset, who they are, how to stop them. 18 months in the making, our new film, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined. And then coming out a week later, you can pre-order the DVD now. Police State 4, The Rise of FEMA, totally proves the COG government, the shadow government, the FEMA camps, where they are, the executive orders, the torture, the riot police at the G20. Both films available now at Infowars.com. They will also premiere at PrisonPlanet.tv on the 15th and 21st for PrisonPlanet.tv members that are also watching us live right now, an added level to the syndicated radio broadcast. You can also call toll-free to order both the new films, 888-253-3139, 888-253-3139, or write to me, Alex Jones, P.O. Box 19549, Austin, Texas, 78760. The people are now ready to be awakened. The people are now ready to see the truth. Get the films, get them out to everybody, key tools in the info war, and see your purchase as a donation to make what we do here possible. If you believe in what we're doing, we need your financial support. Going back to Mike Rivero of WhatReallyHappened.com. Mike, I keep going back to this, but I want you to speak to it in detail. Then we're going to play longer clips with the cuss words cut out of the murder operation with this gun camera footage from these Apaches for the radio listeners and viewers. But, Mike, specifically, people think they're in a bubble here in the U.S. and that we can lie about people and invade them and kill them and do all these things and that we won't be abused here. But the very same police state grid is being put in place here. Mike Rivero.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen the LRADs are going out there. They're talking about the microwave pain guns. They're using tasers incredibly recklessly. The same tools of public oppression that we're seeing at use on the ground in Iraq and Afghanistan are going to be directed against the American people by the U.S. government in order to perpetuate its own power and privilege and wealth. We're descending into a fascist economy. There is absolutely no question about that at this point, and the U.S. government is not going to surrender its power willingly. We're looking at all these 10th resolution movements in the states. The governor of Utah just signed a bill using eminent domain to try and recover some of the lands the federal government has stolen. That's going to wind up in a court fight. At some point, we're going to see federal troops marching into a state in order to enforce federal law over the state's wishes. And at that point, we're going to see some shooting start. But the bottom line is no tyrannical government ever gave up power willingly just because it was the will of the people. I have been, the whole purpose of my website and radio show for the last 16 years has been to try and find a way to get the government pointed back to a republic without bloodshed. I'm beginning to be convinced that the U.S. government is never going to allow that to happen. It's either going to collapse or there's going to be some kind of a civil war. Of the two, obviously, I favor collapse without bloodshed like the Soviet Union did. If there is a war in this country, I hope it'll be as short as the Romanian Revolution. That was over in just 2 weeks.
Well, let's go back here. Every case the government's caught lying. With Pat Tillman, with just every single issue. Here's the New York Times today. U.S. admits role in February killing of Afghan women. And today they've come out and admitted that there has been a complete cover-up. Here's Salon, U.S. forces, horrifying Afghanistan cover-up. Our troops killed 5 non-insurgents at a birthday party. could they at least give us an explanation? I mean, it is standard procedure for the police, the military, the government to do this. And under NORTHCOM, under the John Warner Defense Authorization Act, they're stating, and now it